Hello everyone, Disney Dude here. Please like this video, hit the notifications bell when I upload a new video, and subscribe to my channel for more content. So this is Dinosaur. Dinosaur opened on April 22nd, 1998 with the park with Animal Kingdom. It was originally called Countdown to Extinction, and it was a more intense ride than the one today. The one today is a little bit more toned down, although it is still pretty intense. So if you don't like rides that jostle you around, I really wouldn't suggest riding this ride. So I'm here because they are retheming this area. They are retheming Dinoland U.S.A. to the tropical Americas. There's going to be a new Encanto section and a Indiana Jones section as well. So the ride in California at Disneyland is going to be in this building here. Dinosaur is going to be closing. We don't have a exact date yet, but Dinosaur will be closing and Indiana Jones will be moving into this space. So if you've never been on Indiana Jones, it's the same exact ride, track layout, technology. It's the same ride as Dinosaur. It's just a different name. So here's my problem. Okay. So Animal Kingdom is all about celebrating the outside world and conservation, and although Dinosaur's not really conservation, but it fits the theming of Animal Kingdom. Indiana Jones does not. Okay, Indiana Jones has nothing to do with animals and Animal Kingdom. Now, while I like the Indiana Jones ride, it doesn't belong. It doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong in Animal Kingdom. And the problem I also have is that in the back of my mind, which I hope they don't do, but in the back of my mind is the fear that they're going to get rid of the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular at Hollywood Studios, because they're going to be putting in Indiana Jones in this space, which I really hope they don't do. There's right now, knock on wood, there's no plans to do that. I just hope that down the line that they don't do that, because I went over this when I went to Hollywood Studios for the 35th anniversary. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is one of my favorite shows. I know most of the cast members, and it would really be sad. It would really be sad if they closed that down. And I think it would be a good idea to have two Indiana Jones attractions at two different parks. If this was going in Hollywood Studios, I'd probably be like, okay, that's a little bit more Indiana Jones than probably necessary. But since Indiana Jones is coming to Animal Kingdom, it would be nice to have two Indiana Jones attractions at two different parks. So this whole area is Dinoland U.S.A. and this whole area is going to be rethemed to Coco and Encanto, and there's going to be a Tropical Americas section that has Indiana Jones. That's where this ride is going, right where Dinosaur is. Now, okay, so here's my issue. Indiana Jones it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom. Okay, Indiana Jones doesn't really like animals, and it's just gonna be out of place here. It's gonna be out of place. I buy more that Avatar opened in Animal Kingdom. I buy that more because it's a little bit more animalistic and more. It has a more animal feel than Indiana Jones would. Indiana Jones doesn't. It just doesn't fit inside of Animal Kingdom. You could have put the ride anywhere you wanted to. You could have put it in Magic Kingdom. You could have put it in Hollywood Studios. You could have put it in Epcot. But Disney for some reason decided to put it here. They decided to put it here, and it's. I mean, although I like the ride is, it's a great ride. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now the thing is, Animal Kingdom is the largest. It's the largest park at the Walt Disney World Resort. So you have a lot more space here than you do at any other theme park at Walt Disney World. So Animal Kingdom's the biggest. So here's the thing though. If you get rid of Dinoland U.S.A, you're cutting your capacity in half. That's capacity that's going to be felt a lot at Animal Kingdom, because you're going to be cutting down one of your lands. You're going to be cutting off one of your lands. And it'd be really interesting to see how Finding Nemo would fit into this area, because right now Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, is performed in Dinoland USA. So if they retheme this area to the tropical Americas and Encanto and Indiana Jones and such, where does that leave Finding Nemo? Where does that leave Finding Nemo? I really hope that they don't get rid of Finding Nemo. It's a great show. It's a show that gets a bad rep sometimes, because the original show was a 40-minute musical, and the new version is 25 minutes. And so some people are like, oh, I miss this, and I wish they would have brought this back. I wish they would have done that. But this, I think that it makes the show better. I really think that it makes the show better. You don't need to spend a lot of time setting everything up. Everybody has seen Finding Nemo. This is 2024. Everyone has seen Finding Nemo. You don't need to spend a lot of time setting up everything that happens in Finding Nemo. So you can do an abridged version, and to be honest with you, the musical still makes sense. You still get the story, as long as you get the story, and the storyline stays the same, and they don't change the story, then it's fine. I mean, then it works. When they change, which Disney doesn't do, they don't really change a storyline of a show that they do on at the parks, they may shorten it or kind of make it abridged, but it's still, you still totally get the story. So like Festival of the Lion King doesn't follow the movie, but it's an abridged version of it's a show that celebrates everything about the Lion King and all of the musical numbers and such. So Finding Nemo is more of a story show like Beauty and the Beast and Indiana Jones and a lot of the other entertainment. But yeah, that's my issue is with this retheme. Are they going to get rid of Finding this show? I really hope not. It's one of my favorite shows here at Walt Disney World. There's not really a show that I hate. There's not a show that I'm like, oh geez, I wish this was over. This is killing me, And it's but it's about capacity, really, because you have a more handle on capacity. I've touched on this with my Hollywood Studios video. You have a more handle on capacity when you have more stage shows. So the more shows you have, the more things people can do, and the more that eases the lines of the rides a little bit. Not a huge bit, but it eases the lines of the rides, so it's balanced. Everything is balanced out, and you're not waiting in the extreme heat all the time, because again, this is Florida. So in the summertime it gets really, really hot. Even after it rains, it's very, very hot. It gets really muggy and steamy. So the shows help with capacity. They help with, they provide air conditioning for everyone, and so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this show in this area. So are they going to keep Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond? I really hope they do. I think it's a great show, and it would be a mistake to get rid of it, especially since it debuted just a little while ago. I really hope that it stays around. It's not really, nothing about it screams Dinoland. It's just in Dinoland USA. So it doesn't, there's nothing about the show that says we're in Dinoland USA. So I hope the show stays, and that way we can enjoy this show for years to come. So that's my honest review and my thoughts about Dinoland USA, retheming it to the tropical Americas, and doing Encanto in there as well. It just until I see the lands in my head, it just won't feel natural. It won't feel natural. It just feels like it just pops out of nowhere. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But it just, in thinking about it, it just doesn't fit. So we will just have to wait and see about what happens with this whole area. So thank you very much for watching this video. Like I said, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see, what videos you'd like me to do. I do mostly ride videos, but I do honest reviews and thoughts about lands. So whenever Disney changes something, I always put out a video about my personal thoughts and feelings about what they're going to do, what they have done. So So if you like this video, please hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to let you know that I've uploaded a new video. And again, send me comments. Send me comments about what you would like me to do more of. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you real soon.